Hello friends. Author Grant had completed a very good college education. He had passed with good marks and he was doing a very good job for the past 3 years. Mean that he was doing everything that society thinks good of him. But even after doing all this, he was struggling his whole life. He was barely able to survive every month. And not only that, when he was 24 years old, his job also stopped. He had become an unemployed person who started living with his parents. Now, it's not a big deal for Indians. But in a country like America, this is common, where people start living away from their parents after 18 years. For the author, he was very shameful. And his parents also kept asking him to go indirectly. But the thing was that he had only $2 left after getting all his accounts. $2 to run his life, which was impossible to do. After that, when he calculated, he noticed that he had invested 4,700 hours in his life to earn money. And after investing so much time, the outcome was $2. This thing was very disappointing. So at that point, he decided that it was enough. Now, he will remain financially independent till the age of 30. Now, when he calculated, he understood that he will have to earn $1.25 million if he wants to fulfill his dream. That is why he started working on it. He read hundreds of books and all the guides that how money is earned. After which, he made a plan that he will do a job. Along with that, he will launch 2 new companies for side hustle. He will earn money from those and then he will invest the money. This was his big plan, on which he took actions and did this. Now, it was not easy to do all this. He failed many times. He faced many problems. But after few years, he fulfilled his dream and he became financially independent. Today, I will share some important lessons from his book Financial Freedom. I will share some important lessons from his book, how he fulfilled his dream, so that you can also achieve financial freedom in your life like him. Friends, the author discovered this by fulfilling his dream, that anyone has to go through these 7 stages to get financial success. Which is first, clarity. When you figure out where you stand right now, and where you have to reach. That is the first stage, clarity. Then comes the second, self-sufficient stage. When you take care of your monthly expenses without anyone's help. That is the self-sufficient stage. Then comes the third, breathing room. When you do not depend on your monthly salary to survive. That salary will come only to make you to be able to run the month. You do this. Then you come to this stage. Then comes the fourth, stability. At this stage, you have the savings of managing expenses for 6 months. And there is no big debt on you. Then comes the flexibility stage. When you start investing your expenses for at least 2 years. You start investing as much as you can, which you can also use on time. 6th is financial independence. When you have a choice that you can stop working and you can spend your life with your passive income. Then comes this stage. And last is abundance of wealth. When you have so much money that you don't have to think about money and your future generations don't have money problem, then this stage comes. Now the real question for you is how you can cross these stages. So for this I am going to share 7 such steps in this video, which gave the author financial freedom and which will definitely help you if you follow it. Now let's start with the step number 1. Calculate how much money you need. The first step, you have to know that exactly how much money you need to be financially free. Now before, how much money can make you financially free? Let's first understand the example of the author. See, when the author was 30 years old, then he saved a total of $1 million. Now $1 million is quite a lot, but it is not too much to spend the whole life. So what did he do? He invested that $1 million in stocks, where he was getting 7% returns on his $1 million, meaning he was making a profit of $70,000 every year on his $1 million. Now, by the way, He could easily spend his life on this profit, but what did he do? Instead of that, from 7%, he used just 4% profit, meaning he used to spend $40,000 to fulfill the needs and wants of his life, which he actually said was more than enough. So what happened was that he used to save 3% more. Like he used to invest from his $1 million, which was because of the compounding effect, his profits would always increase. And for his spending, the 4% that he used to get would also increase. Isn't it amazing? Now let's talk about you from this example. When you invest in stocks in India, the average return is around 7%, that too by removing the inflation percent. And as the author says, to live you should focus on 4%, meaning 1 by 25th part for living. And you should reinvest the remaining 3%. So by understanding this, according to this formula, how much money you need, you can withdraw it. Now what is the formula? Your annual expenses multiply by 25, and this multiplication will give you your amount. For example, if you understand, annually you spend 4 lakh rupees. So what will be the multiply by 25? 1 crore rupees. 1 crore should be your goal, which will give you annually according to 4%, you will get 4 lakh rupees annually. So you can live your life comfortably. Step number 2. Calculate your net worth. When you calculate how much money you need to retire, after that you calculate what is your current financial position, meaning how much is your net worth. To calculate this, if you see a simple formula, that is assets minus liabilities. Now, what is an asset? An asset is what you call when you sell it, you will get money. Means property, car, your bank balance, etc. And liabilities are which withdraw money from your account. Means any type of loan, etc. So what to do now? Make a table on one side, write all your assets, and on the other side, liability you. In the beginning, it may look stressful. It may look shocking if you have less assets and more liabilities. But this is an important step to understand your financial condition, which you have to do. After that, to calculate this, if you are close to your financial goal, you should subtract 1 crore from the amount which you want to become financially free. Like if your current investment is 10 lakhs, then what will be 1 crore minus 10 lakhs? 90 lakh rupees. You need 90 lakh rupees to be financially independent. Now important thing, the author says that you should regularly calculate your net worth, so that you can know whether you are far enough to gain your financial freedom. If you are far enough to calculate your net worth, then you will get motivation, and you will also get the understanding of earning and saving money, which is very important. Lesson number 3. Know the value of your time. Suppose a 90-year-old person offers you $100 million and tells you to change your place. Then will you do it? Of course you will not do it, because the value of time is much more than money. The author says that maximum people do not understand this, that they can earn money back, but no matter how much money you earn, you cannot buy the time spent with those money. That is why it is important to know the actual value of your time. That means how much we spend in exchange of 1 hour. Calculate this. To do this, you should not divide your salary directly from your working hours. In fact, you should divide your working hours plus the time you spend traveling or other things. You should do this. This will help you to know the real value of your time. The author says that by knowing the real value of your time, it will help you to take the right decision. For example, suppose you have to buy a dream car, which costs 30 lakh rupees. So you can calculate how much time you will have to work to earn as much money as possible. And keep in mind that instead of buying a car, you will invest if you give it the opportunity to grow. Then it will be 30 lakh rupees, double, triple, it can be up to 1.2 crores until you retire. This means that if you buy a car, then you are giving millions of rupees from your future, and you are giving thousands of hours of your peak life in exchange of that car. which you think is worth. If it is, then well and good, you can buy it. But yes, think carefully. Step number 4. Spend carefully. The author says that financial stability is a very important part that you should monitor your expenditures, because this is necessary. Because the way we spend money on these 3 things, it ultimately decides whether we will be financially free or not. And the 3 things that I am saying are: first, housing; second, traveling; and third, food. Now, many people try to buy their house quickly, because of which they stay in their loans for many years and cannot save. So before buying a house, we should think whether to buy a house right now. Will it be best for your future? Or you should wait a little more. Similarly, we should not spend much more than necessary in food, unless it has a very strong reason. Now, to buy anything, author says that you should ask yourself these questions. First, you have to trade off how many hours of your life for that. Second, to maintain that, how much you have to spend in the future. Third, what is really useful for you. Fourth, will you feel long-term happiness or short-term pleasure? If you answer these questions with your heart, it can save you a lot of money. Step number 5. Earn more by doing side hustles. Saving has a very obvious disadvantage that you cannot save more than earning. That is why it is not enough to save money. We should also increase our income. There is a way to increase your salary. Ask for it to your boss, if you deserve it, or you can learn new skills and apply for a better job. Along with this, the job which you can do very effectively is called side hustle. Side hustle means that you sell your service or product in the time left after your job. The question is, which thing you should do side hustle? It is important to analyze your skills and passion and understand which work you enjoy doing. For example, the author has a friend who likes writing. He works as a software engineer. Along with that, he started a finance-related blog, which he gradually grew. Eventually, his blog became so famous that he quit his engineering job. He made the blogging full-time. After a few years, he sold his blog to a company for $3 million. He earned so much money that he became financially free at the age of 34. In today's time, we have a lot of opportunities to earn money. There are a lot of ways to earn money, if you take the challenge of doing it. Step number 6. Invest intelligently. Warren Buffett says that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. It means that no matter how hard you work to earn money and keep saving it, but still, you cannot become rich unless you don't invest that money and don't let it grow. Investing is the biggest secret which rich people use to become rich and to be rich. It is said that the sooner you invest in the habit of investing, the faster you can gain financial freedom because of the power of compounding. And as your savings and earning increase, your investment will also reach in millions. It is said that the best way to invest in starting is stocks, because if you look at it in the long term, it is low risk, which gives high returns. Many people are scared to invest in stocks because they think it is risky, which is also risky, but they don't understand it. What they should understand is that if you invest strategically in stocks, invest in multiple places, if you diversify your investment, then you will have a long-term profit. Step number 7. Enjoy retirement. By following these steps, you can be financially free like the author. And you will also take retirement. Mostly, the author says that you can achieve financial freedom in 5 to 10 years. But remember, retirement does not mean that you never do anything. In fact, for fun and to increase your investment, keep working until you feel like it. Because the enjoyment of life is actually in this growth. Now, I have told you about financial freedom from this book, which you should read if you want to achieve financial freedom in your life. Financial freedom is within your reach. By taking control of your finances, making smart choices, and adopting a long-term mindset, you can pave the way to a life of freedom and abundance. Remember, it's never too late to start. Start today and watch as your financial future transforms before your eyes. Please like this video if you like these contents. Comment and tell me what are your thoughts on financial freedom. Share this video with your friends and with all the people who are struggling financially. And if you have not subscribed to the channel and pressed the bell icon, then please press it. That is all for now. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.